Hey everyone, welcome to Kanchan's Easy Cooking. My name is Kanchan and I'm back with another video after 5 years. Today I have a very special recipe for you guys. It's traditional butter chicken. I'm gonna make this recipe as easy as possible, so let's get started. So the ingredients that you need for the butter chicken recipe are chicken. I have chicken on the bone. You can use boneless if that's what you prefer. Ginger garlic paste, paprika, julienne ginger, cardamom powder, salt, chili powder, lime, butter, garam masala, heavy cream, dried fenugreek, which is kasuri methi, whole chilies, split whole chilies, oil, and yogurt. You can use the hum yogurt or you can use a Greek yogurt. We have some water, and then we have tomatoes and honey. We're gonna start off the recipe by adding 1.5 cup of yogurt. Is refrigerating the marination overnight. If you're short on time, a 4-hour of minimum refrigeration is required. But if you do it overnight, it has a better taste and the chicken turns out to be more juicier. So I had marinated my chicken last night, so it's all ready for our video. We're going to be baking this at 430 degrees for about 35 minutes, and then we're going to be broiling it on high for about 3 to 4 minutes. So let's get started. The next part of this recipe would be making the sauce for the butter chicken. In order to make the sauce, we will need tomatoes. I have about 10 tomatoes here. And what I have done to the tomatoes before we start boiling them is I have made an incision of a cross, one going this way and the other one going that way. And then I have removed the stem part from the tomatoes. So we're going to be placing this into a pot, along with some whole chilies. I have about 8 chilies here. We're going to be adding about 2 cups of water. Now we are going to let this simmer on top of the stove. Okay. So our tomatoes are done boiling. You can tell that they're kind of done when the skin starts to peel off on its own. Since we had made the incision, that's going to help us peel the tomatoes. So we're going to let this cool. We're going to peel the tomatoes. We're going to peel off the skin, and then we're going to be taking the tomatoes along with the water that's left here with the green chilies, and we're going to be blending it into a sauce. Alright guys, our chicken is all ready. We're going to leave this on the side, and when our sauce is ready, we're going to be adding this to the butter chicken sauce. So guys, I have taken the skinless tomatoes along with the water and the green chilies, and I have blended them into this smooth sauce. So you can leave the sauce as it is, and then we can continue to the next step. But the thing is, here it was blended in with the seeds of the tomatoes. But if you want more of a smoother texture for your butter chicken, we can use a colander to kind of strain the sauce, and it would leave behind the seeds. So it would give you more of a smoother sauce. So this is the process that I usually do. So we're going to continue that. But if you don't have a colander at home, or if you don't want to continue with this process, you can just keep the sauce as it is with the seeds. It doesn't matter. Okay guys, I have removed all the seeds from the sauce. As you can see how smooth the sauce is now compared to how it was before. So this is the reason that I use this process and I use this method. But like I said, if you don't have a colander at home, you don't have to do this. You can cook it with the seeds. Now we're going to start making the sauce. We're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to let that heat on medium-high. Okay, now we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Okay. Now we're going to be cooking this until it's brown on medium heat. So keep cooking this until it's brown, kind of like golden brown, and then we're going to be adding the tomato sauce. Okay guys, so our ginger garlic paste is a little golden brown, so I'm going to be adding the sauce into this. Okay guys, so the reason that we had added the water is because we're going to be simmering this for a while until it's reduced, and the texture of the tomato sauce would be a little thickened, and then after that we're going to be adding the remainder of the ingredients. Alright guys, so as you can see that the tomato sauce has simmered. Now we're going to be adding some of the spices. So right about here we're going to be adding 1.5 teaspoon of chili. So we'll do that. And then we're going to be adding 2 teaspoons of salt. We're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of paprika. So the reason that we add paprika is for the color. Usually when people make butter chicken, they add the red coloring. Well, I never use food coloring in my food, so I try to get the best kind of paprika that gives me the most color. Now we're going to be adding 4 ounces of butter. I use unsalted butter, so always try to get unsalted butter. And now we're going to let this come to a boil, and then we're going to be adding more ingredients to this. Okay guys, so we have boiled the spices for about a few minutes. Now we're going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of honey. One tablespoon of kasuri methi. So kasuri methi is usually crushed, but in order to get more of like a finer crush, you just put them between your palms and you just crush it like this. So after the kasuri methi, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and we're going to add 1.5 teaspoon of cardamon powder. And now we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. So the heavy cream is the final step to this. So we're just going to stir this and let one final boil come, and then your butter chicken sauce should be all ready. Alright guys, so now the sauce is ready. We have added the chicken into the mixture. I'm going to be throwing some julienne ginger and some green chili for garnishing, and it's all ready to be served. Alright guys, the butter chicken dish is all ready. I have garnished this with some drizzled heavy cream and some julienne ginger and some split chilies. You can enjoy this dish with some hot rice, some roti, some naan, some pita bread, anything that you prefer. Like I said, this was more of the traditional way. There's many ways of making butter chicken to simplify them and to make them easier. People use canned tomatoes instead, which you can do. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoy. I try to make it as easy as possible. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section below. Like this video, please share it, and I'll be back soon with another video.